right? I wouldn't be shocked if this guy has some sort of level of wet brain, which would also explain why he goes downhill so much.
Yeah. And speaking of going downhill, maybe we should go ahead and start to get into some of that. I think we could go. Maybe we could discuss the Balldo.
Oh yeah.
What's the Balldo?
Oh, okay. Do you want to show the clip, or shall we explain a little bit first?
Let's do the review first.
Okay, yeah.
The Balldo. It takes
And this is important enough to watch basically the whole thing, and we can just pause and react when it seems like a good time.
Oh, it's only 3 minutes.
So the Balldo review is coming at some point. I've got at least one more full on go with it. We started with
Should get a Balldo for you.
rings.
Cool.
Added
What's a Balldo?
Oh, we're
You'll find
about
out.
to find out.
one ring.
I don't know if I like
The
this.
rings are better. The rings are better. So as a demonstrable. We'll do this real quick. We won't spend all this time on this. Because like I said, a full review is coming. But so here you go. This is the Balldo. And this number, this is Drexel's, this is unused. But this number you gotta do and shove your balls in there.
What the fuck?
And it's really terrifying.
What? Is that like a ball strangulation device?
You're gonna find out. That I wanted to point out and enjoy your what the fuck. This is his buddy's Balldo.
Oh.
He says this is Drexel's Balldo.
Unused.
That's his friend.
Unused.
Yeah, it is unused, but it's earmarked for his buddy, and he's just holding on to it.
It's a bit
Is he-
that is a bit weird. Like, why are you holding on to your buddy's ball strangulation butt plug looking torpedo launcher? Like,
Right,
what is this thing,
okay.
man?
Let me give you a bit of context. He was sent this to review as a sponsorship, right?
Yeah.
So he was clearly sent more than one, and he's gone, oh, that's my best friend, Axel. And I'm not being funny. If either of you guys said to me, oh, I've got a Balldo for you, I don't want it.
I just don't understand why you want your penis or your balls to look like a rocket ship. Like, what's
Right.
the sexual part of
You'll-
this thing, man?
You'll find out.
There's an answer to it.
Oh, okay.
That you might snap them shut. And it just, like, these things kind of get in the way. All right?
Of what?
So, no ring, not recommended. Once you put this fucker on first, this guy goes on, and it goes on way easier. You got to lubricate the inside of this thing. All right? And you got to lubricate your ball sack. But then you pop this thing open, drop the boys in, and then this thing goes right up to the top. All right? This thing goes on real fucking easy once that's all contained.
Yeah, once it looks like a freaking hot dog.
Way better.
Yeah, right.
Like, what are we gaining here? What girl's like, oh, do you got your Balldo? Can you snap your balls into the ring and then throw it into the torpedo launcher? I want your balls to look like friggin' Keemstar's beard while I ride it. My God, dude.
I want to point out Nick Rekieta, the guy who created Law-Splaining the Interwebs and brought legal review to YouTube. This is his sex toy review.
How did
It's the Balldo.
normally when you get like sponsorships, or right, they kind of tie into what you're offering, right? How did like some like sex ball torture device company look at his content and go, you know who would be a great marketing guy for us? This guy, the guy that is covering Amber Heard's trial. I don't get it.
Once you got one ring on. Now, I can't tell you about two rings, but two rings is going to be,
Gandalf's beard.
we'll see.
We'll see.
Might have to wait a couple. Oh, but that's the weird thing about it. You have to put it on while you are completely unaroused. You have to put it on while you're completely unaroused. If you try and put that thing on while you have an erection, it will not fucking work. Guys, you know about this. What's my affiliate?
No,
link?
I don't.
I don't have one yet. I've got to respond to their email. But anyway, so I'm thinking 2 rings will be great. Let me be clear though. No rings was awesome. 1 ring was awesome. I'll let you know about 2 rings. I did not hit the ballgasm yet. Still looking for that one. Maiden says, what about?
He said, and just in case it went by too fast for your brain to process it, I did not hit the ballgasm yet.
I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what this is for. Like, is it? What does it do? What is the purpose?
So-
is it like a ball sack cock ring? Is it to make? I don't know. I don't even know. It just protects you. I don't get it.
He might not say it in this video, but the Balldo essentially turns your balls into a dildo.
What the?
Because why not?
Why? The actual appendage used for these things is right above it. Is that if some girl looked at me and said, I want to have sex with you, but I can't do it with your dick. Please, can you make your fucking balls a dildo? I would say no. I'd be like, I'm out. I am over this. I don't want any part of this. I'm gone. And especially if she hands you this like weird medieval contraption that you have to snap on 2, 3, 5, 6 rings onto it. It just looks like a ball stretcher, man. What do you do? My God. I was wondering why he kept saying the arousal part. Like, I was like thinking like, how does having a boner, right, affect snapping rings onto your ball sack? And now I understand. But he said it like everybody just knew these things. I don't think everybody does. I think the majority of the population does not know how to do what he's talking about. It's also got me kind of confused on how the sex would work after that, because your balls hang at a totally different angle than everything else, you know?
I think it's a hint that it works better if you're flaccid. The Balldo.
Oh, I'm getting what you're putting
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
I guess with the amount of whiskey he drinks, it might be the only option he's got. But what the hell's a ballgasm? Out of all this, that's the only thing that I think we're all intrigued by here.
It's where your balls explode.
with the most amazing torture device ever made by anybody. Also, who named it a Balldo? Oh, I get it now. It clicked. I got it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
About the dick. Oh, okay. It's a little graphic, but you'd read the same thing on the website, but it's true. It once you get going, that thing takes off. And
Why is he uncomfortable?
it lays on top of your lady bits like this. And sometimes like this.
The silence
You
is
will enjoy
deafening.
it. How does it not slide off your balls as soon as you pull it? Trust me. It ain't even fucking going anywhere. But anyway, it's yeah, more experience necessary, and eventually I'll do a full review. What she had to say about the Balldo was, at first she said, damn. And then second, she said, I very much enjoyed it. So
His missus or whoever let him ball her, she must be a freak. Because my God.
But he lies to his audience. And finding out that he was dishonest, that was the shittiest part.
That really did suck because his followers, I think, really are committed to him. Or used to be.
Not anymore, yeah. Unfortunately, I think a lot of people who used to be fans don't really have the sympathy for him anymore. They certainly don't watch him anymore.